Hello everyone. I welcome you all to this video lecture on Mastering Connectives. I am Satya Murugachandran, Assistant Professor of English, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram, Chennai. Through the course of this video lecture, we will get to know what is a connective in English language, what are the usage of connectives, and how one can use connectives effectively. Before we delve deep into connectives, let us see what is a connective in English. Connectives are basically a word or phrase that connects two different sentences or classes or ideas together. Connectives can be conjunctions, prepositions, or adverbs. They can also be referred as a glue of literary world, meaning they play a pivotal role in connecting two sentences, ideas, or classes together and provides a better clarity of meaning. Connectives help in word flow without making the sentence sounds awkward, which means when we add connectives in the sentence, it enhances the meaning. Connectives are used for different reasons. As they add specific meaning to the sentences, connectives are used for further clarity in writing. Now, let us quickly look at the components of connectives. Conjunctions. Conjunctions are link words that links words and phrases together. Example, when and because, etc. Prepositions. Prepositions are mainly used to indicate a place of an object in a sentence. Example, in, on, at, under, etc. Adverb. An adverb is a word that qualifies the verb that gives additional information about the verb. They describes how an action is being carried out. They also tell how, when, where, or why something is being done. Example, slowly, sadly, etc. Contrasting characters are used to show the difference between the two sentences. Examples are unlike, instead of, whereas, otherwise, nevertheless, in spite of, etc. etc. They show the difference between the two sentences, the contrary features between the two sentences. Let us go through the example that I have listed over here. In spite of her illness, Divya topped the exam with flying colors. Here, the two sentences, Divya's illness, irrespective of her illness, she topped the examination. They are quite contrary to each other. This word, in spite of, is acting as a connector that shows the contrary to the contrasting features of the two different words. Now, let us see about cause and effect connectives. It shows the relation between the effect and its reason in the sentence. We must have come across many sentences that is having the cause and the reason together, and there are some link words that merges the cause and the reason together. Some examples of cause and effect connectives are therefore, thus, consequently, subsequently, as a result of, due to, etc. To put it in a sentence, we are having two examples listed out. Let us have a look at the examples now. The arrival of trains has been delayed due to heavy rain. Here, the reason is due to the heavy rain, but the cause is the trains has been delayed. So, the due to, the word due to is acting as a cause and effect connector that connects the cause and reason together. Qualifying connectives are used to indicate that something is changed because of some action, some unexpected action. Some examples of qualifying connectives are but, however, although, unless, if, and except. We are having a sentence in which the qualifying connectives are employed. I'll just place connectives are used to explain about the place in a sentence. Some examples of place connectives are beneath, near, below, beyond, etc. Let's see the example over here. The river flows near the forest. Here we can easily identify that the place connective is near. That is indicating that in which place the action is being performed in a sentence. Illustrating connectives are connectives that helps us to expand or prove our point in a sentence. Examples are such as, for example, in case of, for instance, etc. So when we talk about something else, when we have to prove or expand the sentence or the thing for a better understanding of the meaning, we have to use some elaborative like examples on the uh, thing that we are talking about. So at that time, we may have to use some connective words, link words that connects your point and your proof. Okay, so these connectives are called illustrating connectives. So let us have an example over here. She likes to practice various sports such as football, table tennis, and kabaddi. So here, the point of discussion is she likes to practice various sports. So basically, it is indicating that she is a sports person, and to prove that she's very fond of sports, we have listed out that she plays football, tennis, and kabaddi. Now, this word such as is acting as a connector that connects the point and its proof together. Let us quickly look at temporal connectives. It connects a time with the sentences. Some examples of temporal connectives are during, earlier, later, meanwhile, whenever, etc. Sai catches the fish, meanwhile, Rai prepared the dishes. Look at this example. Sai catching the fish is happening in some time duration. Whereas Rai prepared the dishes is this particular action is happening in some time duration. This word meanwhile is acting as a temporal connective in the sentence that tells us at what time the actions are being carried out. Meanwhile is indicating that both Sai catching the fish and Rai preparing the dishes is happening in the same timeline. Finally, let us understand about emphasizing connectives. Emphasizing connectives projects a special importance between the two sentences. Some examples of emphasizing connectives are especially, in particular, significantly, indeed, notably, above all, etc. To understand about emphasizing connective with an example, we are having Payal sings very well, especially the Carnatic songs. This sentence is indicating that Payal is well versed in singing different genres of songs, but she is specialized at singing Carnatic songs. So, this particular word, especially, is giving special importance to the Carnatic songs. This is a good example of emphasizing connectives. With this, we came to the end of this session on connectives. I hope this video was useful for you all to understand about connectives. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.